Hi, hello students. ನಾನು SSLC ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 2025 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು 38 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. The first one is LCM of 2 and 3. What is the LCM of 2 and 3? The first, we know that multiple of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. And multiple of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Here the common least multiple is 6. So therefore the LCM of 3 and 2 and 3 is 6. The answer is 6. The second one is, if the lines represented by the equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0 are coincident, then the relation is ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. Because the condition for the coincident lines for two linear equation in two variables a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0 to represent coincident lines. That means they are same lines and have infinitely many solutions. The ratio of the corresponding coefficient must be equals to a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. Third question is, the quadratic equation in the following is a x cube minus 6x, b of x equals x square plus 2x, c 3x minus 9, d x square plus 3x plus 4 equals 0. The answer is d, x square plus 3x plus 4, because the quadratic equation is a polynomial equation of the second degree. That means the highest power of the variable in the equation is 2. The first one is cubic equation because the power is 3. The highest power in this equation is 3. That's why we call it as cubic equation. The second one is the polynomial equation, but not an equation in the standard form. The standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. So the third one, c 3x minus 9 is a linear equation. So therefore the answer is D. Fourth one is, in the following the shapes which are always similar are, the option A is any two equilateral triangle, option B is squares and rectangles, option C square and rhombus, option D any two trapeziums. The answer is any two equilateral triangle, because in the equilateral triangle all the angles of the triangle is 60 degree, all the angles are equal, and also all the sides are equal. In the squares have all angles equation to 90 degree, but rectangles can have different sides ratio, so they are not always similar. In the squares and rhombus both have all sides equal, but in rhombus all angles are not always 90 degree, so they are not always similar. Therefore any two equilateral triangles are similar. Therefore the answer is E. Fifth one is, the volume of a sphere of radius r units is, the answer is 4 by 3 pi r cube cubic units, because the formula for the volume of a sphere with radius r is 4 by 3 pi r cube. That's why the answer is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Sixth one is, the distance of a point p of x comma y from the origin is ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸು? ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಪಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ ವೈ, ದಿಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ x2 y2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಅಂದರೆ 0,0. ವಿ ನೋ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಈಸ್ d is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We consider this one is x2 y2, this one is x1 y1. Substitute this in the formula x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square square root. So finally we get d is equal to square root of x square plus y square. The answer is square root of square plus y square. ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿರೋ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಸ್.